So welcome to Château de Saugè, or welcome back if you've followed us before. Today we're up in the turret, the top floor of the chateau, and this room and all of the upper space is actually going to be our private bedroom. The turret here is round, but we're also looking to put some plasterboard on this, so we've done the studs, which we've done at 200 centres. Today's challenge is we're attempting to try and bend some plasterboard. Now we could use 6mm, but that's very difficult to find here in France. We have 12.5mm plasterboard, not 6, so it will be a challenge just to try and bend it to the contour of the existing wall and the uprights that we've put in place. So bear with us, we'll bring the board in. What we're going to do to make it pliable is we're going to wet the back, dampen the rear paper of the plasterboard. We don't want to cut it or score it because that ends up in facets and you can see the lines when you've got the plasterboard in place. So we're trying to get that smooth curve. So wish us luck. So we've got the plasterboard in place. We'll just take the camera and show you how challenging it is. So what we have here, you'll see the straight plasterboard, and then we've got this radius to try and form or bend the plasterboard to. So at its maximum here, we're looking at 17 inches. So obviously there's no real flex on the board as such. So we need to try and obviously wet the back, contour this in. We'll start at this end and push it up here. And then we'll try and get fixings in without splitting the plasterboard or cracking it. And then work our way around towards our temporary toilet. So we've got a spray bottle. I'm just going to start by wetting the rear of the board, working at the top, and obviously the moisture will run down, and we'll just rub that in place. So here, as you can see, we've just dampened the rear of the board, just to allow that paper the opportunity to flex and bend without cracking the gypsum board inside. We'll let that water soak in, do its job, and then we'll give it another quick spray, and then we'll try and offer it up in place and see how much bend we've got in the board. I think that's fine. We'll just mop up the floor just to stop any excess water. Give that 5 minutes and then we'll try and offer it in place and see if we can close the gap to the studs. Okay, so what we're going to do is just start here, just push it top and bottom, just try and edge it closer to the studs. We want to obviously try and maintain the curve. I'm just working the board further back. We've got about 2 inches here to go. So as you can see, with relatively little effort, we've got the gap, what was 17 inches at this point, down to about 4 or 5. So we'll just let that take shape at the moment, give it another couple of minutes, and then so what we want to do is keep pushing this in, and this gap will close until we slot into this upright, and then we'll fix it here and we'll push the board round, fixing it this way. So here we have the finished board. Hopefully you can see the curve as it goes round. Excuse the shadows. Well, thanks for watching. It is possible to bend 12.5mm board. It's not an overly tight radius that we have here, but that's obviously helped. But if you do have tighter radiuses, then you just need to make 2 or 3 more applications of the water on the back of the board, and just take your time. Patience is the key, and if you're patient, take the time, edge of the board in closer to the studs. I'm sure you'll be successful as well. Any comments in the comment section below? Thumbs up, like and subscribe. Thank you.